I'll be your Huckleberry. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the Paradigm Shift. You don't know who I am? That's a shame. Anyway, the drip go crazy today. I know you fucking with the look. I know you fucking with the vibe. Your man says people is ducking him. So let's play a little game, shall we? Let's play a little game. I think you pussy, and I want to pull your card. Like it's rest in peace to PH. Wow, let's make a Swave 7 Boulevard. So, before I go into podcasters get the wall, because technically I'm doing nothing other than that, technically. If we want to hold Dems accountable, it's political retaliation. But if we want to hold Trump accountable, it's justice. Before I go into this person's entire feed, all I have to do is bring up one thing. This is the person who made up the AOC burner account lie. Refused to address said lie, and then was like, oh, everybody wants to talk about this burner account instead of what they really do. Leftists are really showing their ass, while calling himself a Fred Hampton leftist. I'll be your Huckleberry. I have waited. I've done my due diligence. I've watched a couple of your pieces of content. I've seen what you've tweeted. I've seen this massive echo chamber that you've created for yourself by writing your little clout fame as long as you could. Sure, why not? All right, well, you have that. But if put on the spot, and I don't know what you're going to say, let's see if you make any sense. I'll be your Huckleberry.
You know what's wild about Trump getting arrested and indicted? Is that I wouldn't mind if he was actually guilty of committing a crime, that he was held accountable to the standards that you or I were held accountable to. See, the only problem with that is that when we said Trump should hold Hillary Clinton accountable for what she did as Secretary of State, they said it would be political retaliation, so he can't do that. Then we said, hey, Trump, maybe you should hold Biden accountable for what he did with holding money from Ukraine, because the prosecutor wanted to hold his son accountable, Mr. Hunter Biden, and Biden threatened to withhold money unless they fired that said prosecutor, right? Okay, but they said that would also be political retaliation. And we said, hey, Obama, George Bush lied about what happened in Iraq and the reasons that we were there. You should hold him accountable, right? We said that, and they were like, can't do that, political retaliation. So now I'm being asked to ignore the problematic patterns that we have seen, because there have been two instances of what I would deem as political retaliation that have now happened to Donald Trump and Donald Trump alone, as if he is the only president that has committed any crime.
All right. Okay. All right. Before I address your NPC talking points, let me do you just one solid favor, because I feel like you made this video in passing, in earnest, and you didn't really think it out all the way, but sure, whatever. We all do this sometimes, you know? We all get on the internet and just say shit. Pal, friendo. There is a difference between what everybody who you said needs to be prosecuted and or indicted and and the simple shit that Trump said out of his mouth. The very simple shit that we all heard is what caught him up in this. You are doing the Al Capone defense. You see him doing a bunch of this wild ass shit that he shouldn't be doing, but then he gets caught for tax evasion. That's it. There's no story here. There's no political persecution. There's no retaliation. They're still being held to the standards of you and I. Those people you just listed testified. We don't worship these people. Trump is no longer president. That's it. No longer president. Hold up. If he's not, can't we just run him for the... Oh, but we know all about the other stuff they're getting him for. Like, yeah, keep going. Do you think we don't want to see these people in jail? Do you think we don't want to see them punished, their wealth taken away, their presidents 44 through 30 are all disgraced and erased from history? What do you want? What are you complaining about? What are you asking for? Because when you draw this comparison, it doesn't exist in a line that stops you at some point with being satisfied. Are you mad because they caught him on some bullshit? Blame the old man that thought he could get away with the weirdest of things. Are you missing that integral part of this story that the guy himself is the one who incriminated himself? On news, he's done it.
See, y'all may have forgotten the impeachment, but I didn't forget the impeachment because I remember the impeachment conveniently happened as the 2020 election started kicking off.
Oh my God, that's because he didn't do anything impeachable until that fucking point, man. Were you not here?
And now, as soon as Trump announces that he's running for president again, now they're saying, well, we have to indict him and arrest him.
They've been saying that since he was in office. It's 2023, bro. He only got out of office 2 years ago. They've been trying to nail it. He's been complaining about a witch hunt forever. The witch hunt. Russia. This, that, and the other. Perfect phone call. He's just stupid. You're not a good faith person. Stop doing this. I don't think you're going to respond. I don't think you give a shit. Enjoy your little clout. You suck. You know what? I'm going to end it the way I've always wanted to end it. It's about that time. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time.
Listen, let me say something to you as a friend. You suck. All right? The reason you can't get work, it's not because people don't like you, man. You know, it's not because people don't want to give you a chance. It's because you suck. You know? You're not funny. You suck.